Because an Enderman can
will
just
run
take a
off.
whole block of diamond or emerald and leave. And then,
Like you're the only one playing on your world. Like who stole my diamond?
right?
I've had them run off with a beacon.
Oh no.
Yeah,
He's had an Enderman steal a whole beacon from him.
just the
Yeah.
top, just the important
Like
part.
just the important square at the top or whatever, but they
Yeah,
took his
just the
beacon.
beacon. And I watched him do it. He looked at me. It's like I'm taking
Yeah,
this.
dude, that's the
Yoink.
worst part. They'll turn on, they'll look at you like,
It's like mine.
"Yo, what's up, Chris?" They totally do. They look at you like, fuck you mean this isn't my block?" It's in my hands, isn't it?
Dude, on
No.
PC they have the mobs have the ability to pick up or there's like dual wield capability, and mobs have the ability to pick up and equip swords that they find on the grounds. I had died by because I was one shot, and a skeleton hit me. A zombie came and picked up all of my fully enchanted armor and my two fully enchanted swords.
No way. And came at you dual wielding diamond swords?
Yes. Now
Oh
you can only
no.
attack with one of them, but the fact that you're
It's just
holding
scary
two
looking.
swords, or the fact that you're
It's
holding two
scary as hell.
swords,
This motherfucking
the
zombie's in full diamond with two swords
when
coming
you
at you.
when you're dual wielding swords, it stacks the damage of the collective two swords.
Okay, so it
So
still
even though
is
you're
two
only
swords worth of damage. It's just the animation
Hello,
he's only
y'all.
swinging one.
Uh,
yeah.
Well,
this kid will be the death of me,
that's
I
rough.
tell you.
He was almost the death of me, bro. I had my game crash trying to accept Nate's original invite the first time.
My son?
No, like, well, because you were not here, remember? Because you were like, I got you, I'm in the world, and I needed
Oh,
an
he was
invite.
talking about his son. He said this kid's gonna be the death.
Yeah, I
He
know. I
was
said he's
talking about
almost the
his son.
death of me, too, in our Minecraft. He was almost the death of my Minecraft session. Because you were
Oh,
AFK because of him.
oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, I made sure I was by my headset because I knew you'd be looking for an invite at some point.
You weren't by your
Oh,
headset. I already asked for it and got no response.
you
Do you
missed
need it
it.
now?
No,
My-
Yeah, but I
I'm
was
already
here.
here. That's what I'm
How'd
saying.
you get here?
Because I took Nate's invite and it broke the first time and I had to try it again and it worked the second time.
Oh, well I never lagged out, so I was always a good backup to like I was always here as a backup
Not if you
when I
don't
got
give,
back.
not if you're not here to give me an invite. That
I
kind
was
of
gonna be here within the
matters.
next couple minutes. I had to lay
Bro,
the
you know
kid
how
down,
I am. In
man.
a couple minutes and I'm gone doing something else. Like I give up. Like I would have been gone for the night. Like gone. Gone.
Mega. My world had or my end had three end cities, one with two end ships, and in between in the center of the three end cities there was a beacon.
Yeah, he got a super lucky cracked end. Josh doesn't know enough about the end yet to like know how broken that is, but basically he got like a 1 in a million spawn.
He got basically the fucking GGs.
I'm doing good,
Yeah,
Rita. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm
He got
and for
terrible
the end portal to
about
only
my
be
chat right now.
a thousand or
I'm
so
doing good.
blocks
I'm
from
just playing
spawn
with
was
Josh,
also
Chris.
god tier.
It's just me and Josh in here. Nate's here, but he's AFK. He won't be here till after work in like an hour and a half.
Who just joined?
No one joined. Chris is in my chat asking me who I'm playing with. It's just me
Well, I
and
mean, if he
Josh.
gets in here, it could be him.
I know, but he won't come.
No,
Chris
he
won't
won't.
come
He's
play the
scared.
craft because he's scared.
He's scared.
Oh, that's yeah. Do you have like a name that I can call you by, so I don't have to keep saying Omega or Fraz or?
Yeah, just it doesn't matter, Fraz or Omega. It's fine.
Okay.
You can call me Johnny if you want. I don't care.
I was gonna say, yeah, like a name. That's Johnny. He's from my chat. Yeah, see, there you go. Say hi.
Yes, Johnny's our boy. He is our adopted boy now.
We've adopted another boy. The group
Into
grows
the
again.
family, man. Into the family you come.
Yeah,
Chronic,
from
you
the
missed
chat.
my God tier world showcase.
Yeah, you did. We went on, showed off a new texture pack that I'm gonna probably snatch up soon, or have Nate snatch up, and he showed me he's got
Yeah,
a bunch of
dude. It
spawners,
was
and
lit.
it was pretty cool. It was a nice little segment. Now I'm
That
back to
that
this
texture pack was
boring
lit.
freaking grind, but I don't even know what I'm enchanting now. What am I enchanting
Can you
now?
even go back to the normal texture pack after that?
I
That's the thing. It's like,
I
it's
don't
rough,
I
dude.
don't
It's
know.
just.
I have to for now because I'm not on one of my worlds, so there'd be no point to buying it right now. It wouldn't put it on this world, or would it put it on this world for me? It would just
Oh,
for me?
All right.
it would. I
I
think
gotta
it would
yell at
for
my
you.
turd.
Oh, I might have to do it just because that's clean.
Yeah, that full of life texture pack is
I
just.
really don't know
It's
what I want to
goaded.
enchant next, though. I feel like I already have.
What are you trying to for what?
Oh, just to
Armor,
use up
so
my
weapons?
levels, because I don't want to go beyond 30 and keep wasting XP, you know, because it takes more per level after that. But I don't. I
Just
don't.
keep enchanting books.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I think we're back down to the fucking point where it's just books, books, books again.
There's no point in enchanting something for for something that you don't know what it's going to be.
Right, and if
When
I
you could
don't
just
need
put it
anything
on a, you
specific,
could,
yeah.
yeah.
I just thought I still had like gear or like swords or shovels or something that I still needed, but I'm sitting here looking at what's in my inventory and it's all already super cracked and I'm not feeling like working on a whole armor set right now, so I think I'll
Dude,
just do books.
somebody made an Ender Dragon farm.
An Ender Dragon farm? How does
Yeah.
one farm such?
So what you do is you create a conveyor system that makes it so that the Ender Dragon spawns, goes away from the island, and then gets killed. But because his actual death trigger is designed so that it only counts as him dying if he's on the island when that it happens when he happens. If you take him away from the center island and kill
Then
him
he can
there, he'll
basically
just
die without dying.
yeah, he can die without dying, which means you can get the full experience
Over and over again.
over and over again.
Because he'll
Also,
just
even if you've
respawn
already
again.
yeah, even if you've already killed him, it still gives you the first experience when you kill him using that cheese method.
Damn.
And you're like, I forget the exact number of experience that you get
You
per
get like
first kill.
60 levels if you solo him from level
Yeah,
0. You get like legitimately like 60 levels all at once. You go from 0 to
and
60.
then you just sit over at the end of the conveyor and just sit AFK, and you'll be like level 1,000.
That's so ridiculous.
I'm like, dude, if you can do that, because when you enter the end, uh, you're already dealing with like Enderman. Like even if you've already defeated, you still have to deal with Enderman. Uh, and if you can get to the point where you can make something like that, you don't even need the extra experience.
Right.
Like you
Alright.
are already a god at that point.
I need to go get a little bit of paper because I needed to make the cartography table. I got enough books for now, Kai. But I need to make a extra cartography table for what does that make? The paper guy again? No, that librarian's lectern.
The
What does that make?
cartographer is the
Like a
map
map
guy, the
guy?
guy that sells map
Is
and
he
maps
freaking
paper.
useful at all? Should I even bother putting one of these in?
He sells compasses at one of his higher levels. He also
What does he
you can
buy
is a
from
real
us? Because we are more interested in what they
paper and
buy usually.
sugarcane, I believe. Paper
Oh,
and
okay.
sugarcane.
Oh, that's broken then. Let's get it. Sugarcane farm, sugarcane farm. Bring me a paper man. I have
But
cars and
yeah,
sugarcane in them.
it's a really good source of compasses and locator maps.
Oh yeah, I suppose, because if I've got all these extra emeralds, that's better than using iron on that shit. I don't want to waste my iron on
And
making
if
compasses.
he's is nearly essential for if you want to make one of those big wall maps.
I do. I want to make a. I mean, I already have one, but I want to make a couple more, and I want it to be like the bigger maps, because right now I only have a small like map level 0 one for just like our town area. I want to make a 3x3 one that's like full size maps, or at least like size 3 out of 4. But I haven't even explored anything beyond our original 3 out of 4 map
It's
size
really
square.
hard to do that now because of the fact that with Infinite Worlds, it's like what 24 by 24 before you start getting into the deep or the where it starts glitching and you fall through the map.
What? You can go far enough out in the world that you just fall through?
Yeah, millions of blocks away.
Oh, I don't need to go that far.
No, but it's like almost impossible to make a full map.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I don't want to make. I'm not making a
It's too much.
full
There's too
one.
much
Yeah,
distance.
I don't think we can really like hope for that at this point because of Infinite Worlds. But I just want to make a 3x3 one, like what used to be, or a 5x5, because that used to be a full map. Because before the game was infinite, the map size was 5 full map squares by 5 full map squares.
Yeah, Infinite Worlds actually OG ticked me off for real because
Because
have you
5 by
noticed that
5 was
since
easy enough to explore.
no, it's not even that. Uh, well, first of all, Infinite Worlds and the Nether update. The Nether update screwed one very vital thing up. The fact that finding the Nether fortresses is so much harder
Oh
because the
yeah,
fact
I've been
that
noticing
there's
that. It's been really hard for any of us to find those.
whereas before you could literally see it from your Nether portal
Yeah,
when
because
you
there was only
freaking
like one that you really had. Because the Nether was small and shit. And it just had everything you needed in it.
but now it's so big.
But now they're like, but now there's 18 Nether fortresses. You just have to find them. You just gotta go
Also,
find them.
I've had ones that didn't spawn with any chests.
That's whack. A whole Nether fortress with no chests.
I've also had an end fortress or not an end fortress, the fortress where the end portal's in, or stronghold that didn't have a nether portal because a cave passed right through the portal room. And I knew that my portal disappeared because of the world generation screwed up because the freaking silverfish spawner was sitting right there. The lava pool was sitting right there, but there was stone going right through it because the bottom half of a cave went through
Mm.
it.
Yeah, you gotta
It
love when
destroyed
stuff
my
spawns
portal.
inside of other stuff. Not much, Alex. How are you doing? What am I still missing here now? I need the... Oh, that's right. I had to chop a tree. I never chopped a tree. I gotta get a couple of just regular logs so I can make a blast... Or not the blast furnace, the smoker. So what kind of villagers does a smoker create? They do like food and
That's
stuff?
the butcher. The
The
butcher.
butcher. Aha. I should have known that. That's a type that's been around since the beginning. Oh no. I hope your brother is gonna be okay, man. It's all good, you know. Don't trip about showing up to the stream late or whatever. Family's always more important. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope he recovers quickly. Um, fuck. Uh, he's 19. Oh, dude, that's that's way too fucking young. Well, the good news is the one good news about that is when you're young, it's a lot easier to, survive shit like that. Your body has like a way bigger chance of bouncing back. That's the only positive, way I could really look at that, because that's way too young for life-threatening shit. But at least he is young, and hopefully his body, does the pull-through thing, man. Crazy shit happens. There's been plenty of people, pronounced dead, and they're still walking around today. So, but that's yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's never good. Okay. Yeah, get you some food in you. Alright. I need a furnace. That's what I need. I need to make it. Do I have any cobblestone on me? Of course I'm 4 short. I would be 4 short. You're watching credits? For what? For Minecraft credits? I love the Minecraft credits. Yeah, they're feel good for sure. It's always the second I get back, man.
Like this.
Like we've been waiting for you. I see you're back again. Do you have any trades you want to do, maybe? Let me get that. I know you got some of that.
Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
Exactly, man. Khajiit has wares if you have coin. Precisely, my friend.
Freaking outplayed memes.
Yeah, but they're the best. Alright. What do I have left to do for these devices? Minecraft. When they all do the in synced one, though. When, like, 4 of them do it at once. Oh, no.
Dude, I had a freaking girl that I used to play with, and she had literally, I shit you not, she was a cat lady because you'd go into her house and there was like 50 bajillion cats in her
Like,
house in
there
Minecraft.
was no
I'm
such
like,
thing to her as taming too many cats.
yeah, and they'd meow all the time. You couldn't use anything that like you tell them to sit in one location, they'll get up, move to the other side of the room, sit on top of the chest, and sit back down. Like unlike dogs will stay if you tell them to sit. They won't move.
Right, the cats
Cats
still
will
move.
get up, move to the other side of the room, sit on some miscellaneous piece of furniture.
So I still
If you
need to...
have a piece of furniture, they're gonna hop on it.
So I need grindstone, smithing table, loom. And then I'm done. Grindstone, smithing table, loom. Yes, sir. Smithing table's just iron. Grindstone's just a stone slab. Oh, that's odd, but okay. And then... What was the third? Loom. I've never even made a loom. Where the frick even is the loom?
You need string.
Just string?
No, you need string and wood.
Where even is it in the pictures? I don't see it. Am I blind? Is it not in this section?
You could search it.
I could search it. How do you search?
See that thing?
R1 up here. Okay, there we go. Loom. That's weird looking. 2 string and 2 plank. So I have everything I need. I just need to make 1 stone slab. Here's what we're gonna do then. Where's my silky? Oh, I need 6 though to make the, because it's 6 makes 3, right, or some bullshit like that. Oh, I need a table. That's right, you need a table for that. Oh, maybe it was 3 makes 6. Oh well. with a couple extra slabs too.
Hey, Nate's supposed to be back soon, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. You're in the world, right?
Uh-huh.
Is that the guy who
Okay.
owns the world?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nate.
Then I could potentially join.
Potential.
Well, absolutely. I'm sure if Nate doesn't have a problem with it, he just don't see why not. But yeah, I gotta go just till I can get this fucking kid to sleep. He's being a douche here. So, I will be back shortly.
Okay. I should make another smoker while I'm at it. One for my house. And then I need those ingots. Ah, what did I just do?
I'm gonna try to sign into my Microsoft
I
account.
put string down. I didn't mean to put string
Wait
down.
a minute. If I wasn't signed into my Microsoft account, how could I invite you?
You just weren't signed in to the website to change your permissions because they were trying to bring you to your web browser, and you weren't signed in on the web browser. But yeah. Put this loom up. Put this
Oh, I know. I see.
smithing table
I
up.
know
And then the grindstone. And probably another grindstone for at my house and stuff. Move. Move. Move! I did it. Loom, smoker, fletching table, smithing table, cartography table, blast furnace, grindstone, brewing stand, barrel, lectern, cauldron, and freaking composter. Had exactly the right amount of room for the spaces I had and made. Once again, it came out like crazy serendipity, and apparently you can arrange beds how
I just
fucking
spend the
ever.
majority of my time mining when I play.
Yeah, that's what I used to do too, man. I'm just starting to get into this whole all the more they added. All I ever used to do was strip mine for diamonds all day, so I'm having a lot of
You
fun.
just send me to go get one particular resource and then send me into a mine and I will get all of that stuff.
Is that what your game is? You just like to farm?
It's how I unwind after Call of Duty because it's so relaxing. The repetitive motion of doing the same thing
Oh
over and
yeah,
over
this
and
game will
over
put you
again.
right to sleep, and sometimes that's what you want.
That and Fishing Simulator 2.0. Just sit by a fishing pond and just
hmm
fish the whole time for hours.
We go Minecraft fishing when it's bedtime. Man.
Sit
But
me by a water pool with a fishing pot or
where
fishing rod,
where
preferably an indoor water pool. Then I can fish indoors.
Yeah, we got the indoor pond. You've seen it right down here. Are
I
you
don't
in the
want to
stream?
have to. That's actually really helpful for when you have an AFK that's so that you can't sleep. Because then you can not have to
Just go
worry about
fishing for
all
a
of
while,
those
yeah.
flying hell type things.
Yeah, we've kind of tried to do our best to make there be stuff to do while we're not getting swooped on in the overworld because of the fact that we basically never get to sleep. So it's difficult, but we're making it work. Excuse me. Ugh, that Pepsi. I suppose I could trade paper. I got all this extra paper. I don't want to just trade it though. Trade it. I suppose it's just one guy we got who buys it right now. I can spare.
I'm really looking forward to that copper as a material.
Copper's gonna get put in the game? What?
Yeah, it's in the Cliffs and Caves update. When it
Whole
comes
new
out.
metal of its.
Yeah, and when you put it on the ground, it's like it acts similar to redstone, or it looks similar to redstone, but when enemies walk over it, they can get electrocuted. So you can create a natural fence that keeps mobs away from whatever you want to keep them away from.
Huh.
Also, they're adding lightning rods, which makes it so that you can create lightning farms, or potentially make it so that your house doesn't get struck by lightning.
So you could have
You
like a
can,
wood house and not have to worry about it burning.
yeah. The other thing that it tarnishes when you combine it into blocks. Over time, it tarnishes, and the blocks gradually turn green. And you can wax it to make it so that it stays at whatever stage in appearance it's currently at. So if you liked the original copper appearance, you could wax it, and it becomes waxed copper, and then it just stays that way forever. So you can just have the
Cool.
copper block look.
That's pretty
Or you
sweet.
could just let it tarnish and let it turn green.
Hmm.
Um,
So you could also make something that's like a mix of tones if you wanted to. Like you could wax some sections and not others. So like
or
you'd have like spots of patina coming through and get like a
or
half rustic look.
another thing that people are doing in the snapshot is they're making crisscross checker patterns where they
Ooh.
have regular copper like a chessboard.
Right,
Basically, your floor looks
right.
like a chessboard, except it's
Except
between
some are green and
green
some
and
are
orange.
orangish. Yeah.
Yeah, and also it melds really well with the purple blocks.
Mm.
So,
Purper and
like, if you
copper.
wanted to do that and you have the other ones be
I have
purple,
been wanting to make something out of purpur too, because I really like the way purpur looks, and I've been farming a lot of it from the end. I even made a purpur farm on the surface, like the flowers, the chorus fruit
yeah, the
flowers.
chorus fruit.
Yeah, I made a whole farm of it. I haven't really started farming it yet, but I have I have it set up. I feel like it'd be just more worth my time to farm it in the end, because I'd have to make a huge farm of it on the overworld to really get a lot.
Yeah.
But
Also,
I
with
made it just for looks.
chorus fruits have the same problem as bamboo. Is like if you have it in bulk, every time a shoot grows, it causes server lag. So if you have a
Mm.
large farm of those things, it causes the same amount of lag as if you have a large farm of bamboo. Like
Hmm.
if you ever tried to walk through a bamboo forest while it's growing, the amount of frame rate drops that you get just walking through there because every time it updates and grows one level,
That's
it's too
yeah,
much activating at once.
that's kind of lame, but
Yeah.
I like that they added all these new biomes, but I wish they would fix how much it's causing game lag.
Well, the half of that wouldn't be a problem if Infinite Worlds wasn't a thing. The game
Yeah,
lag started once Infinite Worlds
Infinite Worlds
happened.
came about, yeah.
PS4 isn't really equipped for or
Yeah,
Infinite Worlds.
I know it's so the equipment we're playing it on, we're plebs, it's fine. It'll be okay. At least they updated it so the game stopped crashing. I'd rather have it just lag a little than crash completely.
Yeah.
Those crashes were terrible for a while there.
Or worse, when you freaking don't load up the game at all in the first place.
Right? Yeah, that too.
Infinite Mojang screen.
Yeah, freaking red screen of death. That's what happened to Josh earlier.
It still does it from time to time. Fortunately, Minecraft's a small game, but I also noticed that Minecraft has a huge save bloat issue, where your saves just double in size pretty much every day that you play on it.
Oh, kind of like phone apps after every update.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my world is, or my world, when I created it, it was just at 50 meg, and now it's at 250 meg.
Yeah, quadrupled.
Yeah, it's just, and I haven't even had the world for that long. But larger the file size, the longer it takes for you to load up said world. That high-res texture pack, it takes a long time to load too, on top of that.
Yeah, it did take me a second to load in, but it seems worth it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Everybody I've played with likes it. They're just like, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's really clean.
Someone's currently trying to remake Ocarina of Time in the Unreal Engine.
Huh. That sounds wild.
Yeah, it looks realistic as hell. Also, the same person I think is working on a Minecraft skin that's made in the Unreal Engine too.
Hmm. People do
But
crazy stuff
you
these
can
days.
do so much with the Unreal Engine. It's like kind of the go-to engine for creating remastered of games.
I'm sure that's why
Just
they
because
called
the
it
Unreal, I
Unreal.
think the Unreal Engine
You
is
can do
open
so
source.
much, it's unreal, man.
Unreal Engine is open source. Anybody can use it.
Yeah, that's one nice thing about it. They weren't greedy about it.
Which means that all these minor
I can
modders
attempt to.
and developers can just use it to make really good stuff.
Here comes your invite. I sent it.
Just over here playing Dark Souls with guns.
Dark Souls with guns. How is that game? You like it?
Yeah, Remnants. Yeah,
Mm.
it's awesome.
That's that free one I just downloaded, right?
Yeah. Oh, you just downloaded it?
Well, okay, I didn't download it. I
Added it to
acquired
your
it.
library. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't download it
It's
yet. But
good. It's hard when it starts off, but it's like Dark Souls where your power is cumulative, so you're not expected to be able to just power through a boss battle right off the bat. You're supposed to lose a lot before you can do
yeah,
something.
it's not a game you can really speedrun very easily, or even at all, probably.
And whereas Dark Souls, usually the boss is the main difficulty. The boss is difficult on their own, but this game still spawns mobs to accompany the boss, which just add to the difficulty
Get in
level.
bed. Get in bed, mofos. What do you think, Kai? I had room for one more.
That's usually the way that you do Iron Golem farms. You just make it so that there's no floor space at all. and then an iron golem will eventually spawn.
Hmm.
But yeah, you typically want to have a space above it and have it there be no room for the iron golem to spawn in in the building, which means he'll spawn on the roof, which means then you can use water to push it into a lava trap and then just farm him for iron. Because if there's no room, because he's taller than a normal mod, if there's no room for him to spawn in the building, he will spawn up above.
Hmm.
No, you gotta say, huh?
Hmm.
Huh.
Hmm. Huh? You spawn out there? Hmm. 1, 2, 3 more bed. Alright.
Everything a villager says is a question.
Yeah, it's so crazy. So weird. There, we'll just fully bed it up. Boom. It's
Yeah,
nothing
if you
but
ever
beds
download
and
that game, I'll
workstation.
play it with you.
Sounds good, man. Oh, they might not be able to interact if I do that. I don't know. So what do I got room for? Like, double the amount of villagers I got? I don't want to use up every bed space, though, because they get glitchy about finding a bed some nights. Just make, like, maybe...
Yeah, it messes with their pathing. They can't find their bed,
Yeah, and if
and
they
then they
stay
won't
out too
sleep at
long,
night.
they'll die. Yeah, so I only want to maybe fill up 2 or 3, maybe 4 more of these beds, and then I'm gonna call it good. But there's
But
several...
even when they have enough room, their pathing is glitchy. Because made my house in a village, and there will be villagers out at night, and they can't if they step off of the freaking dirt path, they can't find their way back to the house.
Yeah, they're like so bad about finding their way home. I just don't understand how they get so lost, but I guess they're just
It's like
AI,
the
so...
door is literally 2 feet to your left.
Right. Well, in this case, look at the bed is literally you're standing on it. Like, bro, you're standing on the bed. Just sleep in it.
They have assigned
What?
beds. Whichever bed they sleep in is
So
the
if they
bed
can't
that
get
they're.
to it, like someone else is still awake and they're blocking their path, they won't go in.
Yeah, or if you've slept in any one of those beds,
Then it's
then
taken.
it's taken and they can't sleep in it, so they will
They have
actually
to
get
pick a
mad at
different
you for
bed.
sleeping in their bed.
Oh, okay. So so when people like accidentally hit a bed like that, they might be fucking up one of our trades.
Yeah, it's only temporary. They'd only stay mad at you for a certain period of time, and then the
Oh,
trade go back to normal. They're
well
not
then,
permanently mad at you.
okay. See, that's what I was
If
wondering
you
about
remove
earlier when I was asking
if you
about it. I'm
remove
like, do they stay mad or like, how's that work?
no, if you
But
remove their block, they get mad at you as long as that block is non-existent.
okay, so
So
he only
if
stays
they
mad till I give it back.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh he will well, no. It'll keep refreshing as long as it's gone. It goes away over time. So if you put it back down, you have to wait for him to
So the longer it's gone, the longer he'll be mad for, basically.
it's not cumulative. It only
Okay.
will start he'll only start his timer for cooling down once you place down the block.
Okay, so he'll be mad until I place the block, and then the timer will start for him to become not mad.
Correct.
Got you. Put my books away. If I can remember where they go. Here we go. What would I do with stone slabs? I guess I would just make more grindstones. Because I don't want to create a whole chest slot just for stone slabs anywhere. So I'm just
Who
gonna
else is
make,
still here? Is Alex still here? Or is that Chronic in there? It says there's 2 people watching.
I don't know who the other watcher is.
They lurking.
They lurking. I think they just joined. It did say 1 for a while. Unless you just rejoined. But I think you've just been here, so...
Yeah, I've been here. I have it open and muted.
So that's a new one. That's a new face. Alright. Chop this. Chop this. The village adventure has concluded. They are all... Well, I gotta grab some carrots and breed a couple, but they have enough workstations now. The workspace is sufficient. What's up, Kai? Nice. Get you that dub. Oh, did I forget a white box? I forgot a white box. Imagine forgetting your ores and resources box out in the open with all your diamond and stuff in it. Oops. Okay, now I'm gonna go farm some carrots with my 1 special hoe. And then I'm gonna make some villagers breed, but I'm gonna not do nearly as much overboard as I did last time.
I have 2 stacks.
Did
of
you
54
catch that
diamond
part
in
of
my
that
world.
stream when I was breeding the villagers at all? Yesterday?
I think I was off by then.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know how much you needed to breed villagers and I threw them 30 stacks.
Oh no, it's only like 3 or 4, and then they'll pick it up until their inventory is full. But they only need like 3 or 4, and then they'll give whatever they have left over to another
30.
villager. The other village will be like, oh, thank you. Let's have a baby.
Yeah, well they were like, I didn't know that it sometimes took them a while to throw it to each other, so they weren't breeding yet, and I was like, did I do it wrong? Did I not give them enough carrots? So I just kept throwing them, bro. And
bread is the ideal choice.
I literally threw them 30 stacks of carrots.
If you give them
So
bread, that's the best thing to give them for breeding, because they will tend to use food items like carrots to plant crops. They will tend to keep it in their inventory until they can't.
Oh, so it
kind of
takes it longer for them to throw it to
It
each other?
takes it longer because they will only give carrots and stuff to other villagers or to breed if their inventory is full of said item.
Oh, so they don't
need
need to be full bread to give each other bread, but they need to be full carrots to give each other carrots?
Yeah, because because it's a plantable block or plantable
So
item.
they'd
want
rather
to
plant
keep
it.
Yeah, their AI is programmed to
And even
only
if there's nowhere for them to plant it, their AI is
they'll
still
hold it until they're full on that item.
Got you.
So
Nice.
just give them bread.
Alright, cool. Well, then I'll just only
It
farm
should
wheat
only
from
take
now on.
them 3 bread.
Okay. Definitely wheat then from now on. No more carrots. Farming some wheat. Burn? Question mark. Yeah, I'm down. When? Where? You on your way over? What's up? La-di-da-di. Do I not have... Alright, I was putting these in a box. There we go. 2 minutes? Oh, man, you're not giving me shit for time. I was gonna farm a wheat field quick. Let me farm a wheat field.
Was he getting off?
I got a buddy coming to pick me up for a little cruise quick. He wants to go burn one. I thought he was going out of town, so I don't have any idea what the heck is going on with that, but I guess burn it is then. Dude, I love these fortune hoes. Just quick, like quick enough that I can keep my stream running. I wish I had found out sooner that you can put fortune on a hoe. Yeah,
Yeah, you
it
can
gets
put
you
a
way
fortune
more.
on things that are completely pointless. Like fortune on an axe is like, why?
Oh, because then you can chop the tree blocks and get more saplings and apples.
Is
From
it
the
really?
Yeah, it gives you more saplings and apples when you have fortune on the axe. It's not actually pointless. That's what I'm saying. They get fortune for a reason. When you farm the crops, you get more seeds and more crops. And when you chop trees, you don't get more wood blocks, but you get more sticks, you get more saplings, and you get more apples. And it's actually really useful because a lot of times when you chop down a dark oak tree, I've noticed that you don't even get 4 whole saplings back, and you actually need 4 whole saplings to replant, a dark oak tree, because you got to do the 4 square. So Fortune Axe is really OP if you want to actually create a dark oak forest,
Have
because
you
you
ever
can get
noticed?
like 11 saplings out of 1 dark oak tree with it. It's
Have you ever
cracked.
noticed that trees are dropping mismatched saplings for what their type, the type of tree you're chopping down?
Yeah, I think that's
Like
when
you'll
they're
get
on the border
spruce
of
and
another
birch
tree.
ones from freaking oak trees, and I'm like,
Oh,
why?
that hasn't happened to me yet. I mean, sometimes it happens, like, say there's a birch tree growing right on an oak tree. I think that happens, like, sometimes the blocks
Whenever,
kind of just, like, mesh into each other.
no, I've literally cut down or
Like a
like leveled
standalone
a
tree and it
jungle.
gave you the wrong sapling?
There, I chopped down jungle trees, got spruce
That's
saplings
wild. Yeah,
from
I've
jungle
never
trees.
had that happen to me. I'd clip that shit,
Because
'cause
I
that's
don't
wild.
think there's a program, or I don't think it's programmed to differentiate between different types of leaf blocks.
Got
So
you.
it will drop any assorted with type, and then based on the type of biome, it'll prioritize. Like if you're in a jungle biome, it'll try to drop more of that type of sapling. But I
Got you.
think all leaf blocks are the same as far as the game is concerned. It's to the biome that dictates the drop.
Got you. So it's leaf block in this biome gives you 70% chance of this sapling.
But because oak and spruce and birch all drop in the same biome,
It's really
you're
easy for
you're
it to
do
get confused.
you can get multiple different types from the leaf block.
Hmm. The programming in this game is so weird. Like, they use so many funky algorithms.
Well, the algorithms are a really inefficient way to program. It's telling the game how to function by telling it what not to do.
Right?
T- Teach someone how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but don't tell them how to make a peanut butter and
Right. Tell them, well, you
jelly
don't
sandwich.
use ham and you don't use cheese. You definitely
Yeah,
don't use ham and
tell
you
them,
definitely
and
don't use cheese.
every time the code does something wrong, you tell it not to do that. That is half the reason why Skyrim and Bethesda games are so buggy at launch, because in order for it to have the randomness associated that they desire,
It
that
has to
makes
run
it
on
more.
algorithms.
It has to run on
So
algorithms.
basically, you can make some really cool stuff happen with algorithms, but you can also make some super duper frustrating things happen as well.
It is annoying to program.
Hence why games like this have constant bugs and crashes and game updates every fucking 2 days.
Yeah. But the Skyrim and Bethesda games in general have the advantage of having a modding community that if they don't like it, the modders will fix it.
Yeah, they'll just make it. They don't care if you fuck it up because they'll just fix their game themselves.
And it works. Like, why have beta testers when you can have the modding community be
Oh
your
yeah, for sure.
beta
If I
testers?
knew like enough about programming, like I mean, I don't know if I'll ever learn, but if I like did know, I wouldn't be playing Minecraft on PS4 right now. I'd be playing it on my PC and I'd be modding it and I'd be doing things to fuck with it. And I surely wouldn't just be playing Minecraft on PS4 if I knew anything about
Yeah.
coding.
I have a gaming PC, but the only reason I'm not playing it on PC is because of the fact that I don't have a stable enough internet connection.
Yeah, that must be so annoying, man, to have the gear for it like that, but not the internet. That's a rip to
I
you.
only I only I only bought or made the gaming PC so that because I built it from the ground up. I only made it so that I could play ultra modded Skyrim.
Ah, so it's not something you needed online for. You just wanted to play
No,
Skyrim.
dude, I have like 200 plus mods on my Skyrim game,
Damn, that's
and
a lot.
most of them are texture mods. My Skyrim looks realistic as fuck.
All right, sounds good, Chris. I'll be out there in a sec. I just finished farming the farm. You have really great timing. Elvis Presley also has a PC but doesn't have the internet. Well, what? What are y'all doing out here building crack engines with no internet? I'll be back in like 20 minutes.
As he'll be right back, his character's still moving. Chronic getting impatient. I'd have been dipped into that shit. I like how he's holding a random dirt block in his hand.
That's when I come in. I say, I'm gonna say, hi, Nate, because I can hear you. What? Why you don't love me? I've been on a burner with Chris. Is that okay? Is Nate. I haven't stopped this. I haven't stopped the stream yet. And yeah, I don't know. It didn't really offend me, but it probably should have. You said that weird. Yeah, it offended you more than me. You should think about that. you you said it like a little Josh. You've been hanging out with little Josh too long. Fuck. It's okay. I'm not like don't feel bad for me. Feel bad for yeah, for I'm chilling. Yeah, it's okay. That's how we become better people. Mistakes happen. Anyways, yeah, I was on a burner with Chris for at least a fucking heck of a group. But hour and 45. Well, fuck. Then we get back to town right after a fucking pretty lengthy burner, and he's like, "You wanna go to my house and do dabs?"
Take some dabs.
Yeah, so then we went to.
Dabs,
And he gave me 3 fucking dabs while he showed me his computer setup, and it's fucking cracked, dude. He's got a 3070.
He has 3070.
Yes,
How much did he pay for it?
dude. Like, he paid.
1800.
Well, he paid 2,500 for his whole computer setup. Like everything, like his monitor, his fucking. Is like.
So
you
he
know what I
paid
mean?
at least 1500 for it.
But he didn't like mega overpay, right? He got a decent deal, is what I thought, because he got the whole.
Devin paid 1100 for his 3060, and that's like almost triple.
What?
The 3070 retails at 599, I think.
Are you serious? Well, yeah, but then there's other shit in the
They don't
computer, right?
exist.
But then there's
Yeah,
other.
but the
what is
the graphics card's what's so expensive right now because everyone's buying them for Bitcoin farming.
Oh, what the fuck?
Like anything that's 6 gig or higher is getting bought out for Bitcoin mining.
Are you the one still watching my stream, or like who do we got? Because I got one person still watching.
No, you had a solid person in there. Like I've been spitting bars on them, trying to keep them entertained since I got here.
No way! Shut up! You've been doing me a solid like that.
Yep. I keep hopping in there and being like, "Thanks for coming to the stream. He'll be back soon."
I got such
As
good
I'm
homies.
blowing you up.
Oh, fucking chipping in and shit. Bro, I just fucking didn't know. I should have just killed the stream, but Chris said it was gonna be quick. So, like, I don't know. But,
It's like, I know this bitch ain't asleep yet.
but now he wants to play Warzone. I think I want to go play Warzone. Do you want to play some Warzone with Chris? For, like, just a couple matches? He only usually is good for a couple matches and he gets off.
So, the problem is if Devin's online. I told him I would play with him today.
No, so then it'll be looking super douchey if you play it without playing with him.
If I get on Warzone, I'm playing, and Devin's online, I have to play with him.
So you want me to just run my matches with Chris, then you run a couple with him, and then we ready.
I'm seeing if he's streaming right
Ready,
now,
break.
first off.
Okay, well you find out. I'm gonna kill my stream. I love you. Whoever you are in here watching, that you've been sitting watching me AFK for almost 2 solid hours. I absolutely adore you. You're the fucking shit. Thank you so much for the support. I really do
we could get
appreciate
loud
it.
in there, but he's sucking on.
I'm sorry that like I occasionally F up and just am like AFK for like hours at a time. But like, you
But
cool
like,
as hell
you
for
sub
still
and like
watching
the
me.
video, you can get used to it.
If you sub and like, you can probably get used to it for at least a little while. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to get better about it. Like, this was 2 hours and not 4 or 8, so let's get it. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a good night. Stay safe.